Sagittarius. Y'all ain't becoming one of my favorite signs to read for. I can't lie. I'm not gonna lie. Y'all are one of my favorite signs to read for. It's always so, like, it's not interesting. I just get it. Like, I just get it. I don't know. I just get it. Okay. So, hey, I'm doing a lot of readings for y'all lately, and I'm okay with it. Okay. So, I'm getting this song. Do you know where you're going to? Do you like the things? Has life been good to you? Do you know that old song? That song is old. I don't mean to listen. I am not trying to be offensive to nobody, but it's an older song. So my people who was born in the 2000s, you're like, what? Unless you know about music, then you're following me. Other than that, you're like, huh? It went. Okay. Let's see. I have to turn this air off. This air, that boy, be tearing me up. I was just outside. It was nice. Now it's cold up in here. Okay. Let's get some messages for Sagittarius. I just got this Nicki Minaj. Who wanna be a bad guy? You wanna be a bad guy like me? Yeah. Boundaries. Your boundaries are causing is causing you to elevate. You having boundaries with certain individuals, certain things, entities, even depending upon where you are on your spiritual journey. So you understand when certain energies come against you, and you don't absorb that energy that someone may be carrying, right? Because ultimately it could be an entity or an energy that's on them. However you are deep into your spiritual journey, and whether you just take this at face value, you are not entertaining some people, some things, and that's causing elevation. Oh yeah. Because you're surrendering to the change. You're going with the flow of life, you know? You understand how valuable it is for you to protect your assets. And your asset is number one. Period. Yep. I feel like you understand that this is happening for me. This is not happening to me. You have a very deep understanding of that. And we have deep, do not dim your light to fit in. So, I was say deepening. I was going to say deepening of your workload, but it's a self thing. At this period of time, Sagittarius, this is a period of self. So you could be just doing a lot of self reflection, or you could just be like, look, I'm working on my time. If that don't serve me, if I don't like that, if that I'm not feeling it, I'm not willing to subject myself to certain things that's not allowing me to elevate, because I want to grow. I don't want to be bound to toxic cycles and things and having to always be like, oh, I gotta be so defensive and cut people off. I just want to flow. I just want to be happy. If it doesn't make me happy, it's almost like if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. And it's not necessarily saying that you're worried about the money, but you're really worried, like the money right now, the prize is you. And so you're like, look, if it don't make dollars, if it's not adding value to me, then it don't make sense. Purr. I love that. Let's see. Deep reflection. Deep. I think you just see yourself in another kind of way too. You do. You see yourself in another kind of way. It's like, make no mistake, I know exactly who I am. Like, you know what I'm saying? You realize how magical you are. You realize, I almost said the Ace of Wands. So it's like spirit is, you really see the benefit of you. You really see the value of you, Sagittarius. This is beautiful. It's like, make no mistake, I have no qualms with anybody about anything. Right now, I just understand where I am in life, where I am on my spiritual journey, where I am right now. I want to be happy, and I know that's an inside job. That's something I got to do within. That don't have nothing to do with you, but so within, so without, right? So it's like, if I'm happy within, then my outside world, out, right, within is happy. So outside of here is good, because I don't have no qualms with anything. I'm going with the flow of life. I'm not shying away from who I am or how I show up, and I may show up in different capacities for different people, and that's okay. But I'm healing myself. I also get like you're smothering yourself with love. You're like, you know what? It took me a long time to get here, baby. And I don't have everything figured out on my spiritual journey. I don't know exactly where I'm going. This is like trusting the unknown, but I'm happy. I'm happy. You know, look at you. What lights you up? What lights you up? Eight of Pentacles in reverse. I love the Eight of Pentacles in reverse right now for you guys. And I say that because usually the way that I read the Eight of Pentacles is someone who is doing the shadow work, right? This is my spirituality card. That's what it is for me. And so with it being in the reverse, it's like seeing things on the brighter side of life. And you see the brighter side. And it's just, I'm holding near and dear to me the things that I'm holding near and dear to me. You could be a reader. You could be, they give me like stencil, I don't know, stencilography, something about stenciling. Like you paint, like you, I can hear somebody like trying to help me say this too. Like you, remember when you was a kid and you would have a stencil and then you would like use your pencil or your pen and you like create, like mass produce some type of copy or some sort of something. Yeah, like Two of Pentacles is here. You create something. You're a creator of some sort. Masculine energy, so you have your own business. You're very focused on that. I feel like you're also very focused on cherishing things that cherish you. And you're not like, I'm leaving no stone unturned. And it's not that you're trying to like intentionally press upon someone else what it is that you do, but it's like you value your work so much that when you share it with other people, it has such a great quality to it, because the way that you have so much reserve for it. It's beautiful. It is amazing. I feel like there's just been this 180 shift in how you see yourself, you know. This Knight of Swords energy is like, Spirit keeps saying, no running back, no running back, no running back. Like there's no running back to something. You have learned such a huge lesson in knowing your worth. And you're like, I don't even have to add tax. You're going to add tax to it. You know why? Because anything that I truly love and I reserve about myself, anything that adds to that is tax. So even when it comes to love, it's like, I love me. I have a great love for myself. But if you come over here and you decide you want to love me too, that's tax. And I'll take that. I'll take that. And you're not adding tax. You're not, you know what I mean? You're not charging more for what you have. You just have a deep reserve for what you do have. And it's valuable. Yeah, it's been a lot of lessons. Could be a course over 14 years. Could be a course of 14 months. Things that you learned in the past 2 weeks, 14 days, right? But it's like all those, once again, you have a hedge of protection over you as well. Okay? And I just keep hearing that, living my life like it's golden, living my life like it's golden, living my life like it's golden, right? You're just like, I decided to just get up one day and do something different. It's been a 180. There's a change in you. It has. This didn't come from nobody else. This came from you. This came from you. Ace of Wands reverse, Page of Wands reverse. This is your energy here. What is this? Oh my God. This is like your wildest dreams come true. You've always had a notion for something. You've always had a notion for something. You knew something was going to happen. You trusted it. You held on to it. You might have let go of the idea of it. Ooh. You let go of the idea of something. And that turned out to be perfect. That turned out to be exactly what you needed. Like, that turned out to be, yes, the love that you deserve. My God, Sagittarius. Wow. You feel so powerful. You feel so powerful. I gotta take these in the upright. They came out in the reverse, but no, listen. No, listen. This, I could almost cry during y'all reading. This isn't something that was taught to you. 222. I keep seeing that number too. 222. Maybe you keep seeing that number as well. This wasn't something, somebody didn't teach you this. You had to learn this on your own. You had to get it out the mud. You had to learn get it out the mud. If you're not familiar with that particular phrase, that means I had to work for this, do the dirt. Like, I had to put in some work. Did nobody teach me this? People sat there and watched me learn these hard ass lessons by myself. No one took my hand and said, hey, let me show you how to do this. Nobody taught me how to do this. Nobody told me how to do this. Even when I was, everything was good and I had the money and I was on and I was this, that, and the third, I still had to learn some lessons. I may have lost some things, but I still went and got it back. For saying, this could have happened 3 times. This could happen over the course of 3 years. It could happen 9 times. Even when I couldn't see my way through. Somebody just raise your hand and say amen. Okay, and I say, because don't forget the divine feminine. Okay, do not forget the divine feminine. Amen and I say. Because spirit was with me the whole time. Now people say I had a praying grandmother. I'm not a singer, but y'all know I'm still a singer on this app. Y'all know I'm a singer on this app? I had a praying grandmother. The people who came before us and all the work that they did, all of our ancestors. And if you're on your spiritual journey, everything that they learned set a foundation of some sort. Now, we may have to remove a lot of their ego, right? A lot of things that were taught to them, we had to redo that, right? But it was them, our ancestors, who brought us to this point where we are now. This is beautiful. This is. Even when you didn't know how you was going to make a way, how it was going to come about. People could have been talking down on you. People didn't want to see the best in you. You know, there was times where you didn't feel good enough. Where you wasn't tuned into your heart. Where you was going through battles and endings. I mean, you were still praying. And still fighting through. Still trying to see yourself in the best light. You know? And it's like all of that brought you to this point here. With 2 of Cups. I'm now. You could be married now. Or you're about to be married. There's about to be a new opportunity. This is somebody who's about to be married. You are. For some of you, could be coming out of a marriage. But that's fine because it needed to happen that way. The Spirit is about to give you something new. Something that you can be passionate about too. This is beautiful. This really is. This got deep. Okay, Sagittarius, I could keep going. I could keep going. I could keep going. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you guys for watching my channel. Thank you. If you want to book personal readings with me, the link is in the description box below. If you're in the Dallas-Fort Worth area and you want a facial or you want some lashes, holla at me. I do waxing as well. I'm also working on doing more Reiki sessions and breath work and stuff like that. So, yeah, those are in person for right now. I do have a service where you can get a facial, a mini Reiki session, and a mini tarot reading. Okay, so we gonna be well. We choose to be well. You know, we choose to be well, and so that's beautiful. That's a really beautiful thing. I thank you guys so much, Sagittarius, for watching. Keep going. Keep your head up. You're doing so amazing. It's so beautiful. I love to see the growth. I'm so happy for you guys. Thank you so much. Please hit the like button for me. Leave a comment. I love when you guys interact with me because then it just feels like I'm not just talking to a camera. I'm actually talking to people. I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching my channel. Y'all have a good one. Peace.